Good evening. Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad BIMB handed over business zakat amounting to 915,000 ringgit to the Tabong by Tumau Sarawak TBS for the financial year 2024 at the Satria Pertiwi Complex here on Friday. Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg was present to witness the handover of the business zakat. The handover of the zakat was officiated by BIMB Group Chief Executive Officer Datuk Muhammad Muazzam Muhammad Tu TBS General Manager Datu Abang Muhammad Shibli Abang Muhammad Naili. Sarawak Deputy Premier Datuk Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan reaffirmed Malaysia's strong commitment to advancing regional cooperation and sustainable economic growth under the Brunei Darussalam Indonesia Malaysia Philippine East ASEAN Growth Area BIMP-EAGA framework. He made these remarks during the BIMP-EAGA ministerial retreat at Sungai Island, emphasizing the importance of collaboration among sub-national governments in realizing the region's shared vision of an integrated, prosperous and resilient BIMP-EAGA. In a statement, the Sarawak Deputy Premier said the CMGLF is uniquely positioned to align BIMP-EAGA's goals with both local and national agendas. Highlighting Sarawak's active contribution to regional initiatives, Dato' Amar Awang Tengah outlined Malaysia BIMP-EAGA's progress in connectivity, energy cooperation, sustainability and trade facilitation. Key infrastructure projects include the Pan-Borneo and Northern Coastal Highways, the Trans-Borneo Railway Feasibility Study, the Tanjung Embang Deep Sea Port, and new maritime routes such as Zamboanga, Sandakan, and Davao Labuan, which are expected to reduce logistics costs by up to 30%. Sarawak's renewable energy expansion, targeting 10 gigawatt by 2030 and 15 gigawatt by 2035, and initiatives in carbon capture, utilization and storage, CCUS, and the blue and green economy were highlighted as models for low-carbon development and sustainable growth in the region. He also emphasized human capital development through technical and vocational education and training cooperation, and the importance of private sector participation, commending the BIMP-EAGA Business Council for spearheading strategic projects such as the BEC card and the e-commerce consolidation hub at Sungai Tujuh. The Sarawak government is committed to accelerating the implementation of several major development projects in Sungai Asap to ensure improvement of basic facilities and infrastructure in the resettlement areas. Sarawak Secretary Dato' Amar Muhammad Bakar Marzuki said that among the projects prioritized is the construction of a new building for the Sungai Asap Sub-District Office, which is expected to be completed in March next year. He made these remarks during his working visit to Belaga District in Daro, Sungai Asap on Thursday. The Sarawak Secretary also inspected the construction site for government quarters, which he described as a vital requirement to provide more comfortable living facilities for officers on duty. Meanwhile, Dr. Amar Muhammad Abakar said that an immediate meeting would be held with relevant departments to resolve the issue of the minor road projects, which has not yet begun, although the main road has been successfully completed. In addition, he said several additional suggestions raised by community leaders, including additional staff, improvements to district office facilities, and the development of children's play areas would be taken to higher levels for further consideration. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Douglas Uga Ambas handed over 155 cheques totaling 20 million ringgit to various mission school authorities in Sarawak on Thursday. According to a statement, this allocation was provided on top of the 70 million ringgit allocated from 2021 to 2024 for mission schools. The allocation was carried out in two phases, with Phase 1 involving 17.83 million ringgit for 126 projects and Phase 2 involving 2.17 million ringgit for 29 projects. The Minister in charge for the Unit for Other Religions, Unit 4, stressed that this funding was critical for the repairs and upgrades of classrooms to provide a safer teaching and learning environment for its teachers and students across Sarawak. Dr. Amar Douglas Uga explained that the Sarawak government takes this initiative to support mission schools, as the mission schools have yet to be given full funding from the federal government. He hoped that with this allocation, Sarawakian children in mission schools will have better and up-to-date facilities in line with what is being enjoyed by students in other schools. Sarawak, together with Johor and Penang as host states for the SEA Games 2027, strengthened early preparations by joining Malaysia's 59-member delegation for the Thailand SEA Games 2025 benchmarking visit in Bangkok. The delegation comprised representatives from the Olympic Council of Malaysia (OCM), the Malaysian SEA Games Organizing Committee Secretariat, MASOC, as well as state government officials and local authorities from all three host states. The 5-day visit aims to gain insights and identify best practices from Thailand's SEA Games Organizing Committee, TASOC, to support Malaysia's readiness as host of the 34th SEA Games in 2027. MASOC Chief Executive Officer for the Malaysia SEA Games and ASEAN Para Games 2027, Abdul Rashid Yaakob, said the Thailand SEA Games 2025 should serve as a key reference point to ensure Malaysia's preparedness in management, logistics, and operations. He said the delegation has the opportunity to observe firsthand the organizational structure and operational framework for the 33rd SEA Games in Thailand. The best practices gained will guide us in command center management, on-site operations, technical planning transportation, logistics, media operations, and volunteer coordination across regions, states, and districts. Deputy Sarawak Secretary, Operations, Datuk Hee Chang Ki, urged all licensed officers appointed by the Sarawak government to fully utilize the visit to conduct detailed observations and identify the preparations required to ensure Sarawak's readiness as one of the SEA Games 2027 host states. The Thailand SEA Games 2025 will take place from 9 to 20 December 2025, featuring 50 sports across several key locations, including Bangkok and Chonburi. The 4th Coordinating Committee meeting of the Southeast Asian Games Federation (SEAGF) for the Thailand SEA Games 2025 on Thursday finalized official numbers and the latest updates on the organization of the biennial event, confirming a total participation of 22,132 individuals comprising athletes, officials, and technical personnel. Of the overall figure, 8,270 athletes will compete across various sports, while 3,950 team officials will be on the ground to manage and coordinate their respective contingents. The Games will also involve 9,534 technical and support personnel, including referees, venue managers, marshals, and technical volunteers. In addition, 378 VIPs and accompanying delegates have been confirmed to attend, fulfilling the official invitations of the host nation and ensuring smooth protocol operations throughout the Games. The meeting was chaired by SEAGF Chief Executive Officer Dr. Sri Chayapak Siriwat and attended by Governor of the Sports Authority of Thailand, Dr. Gongsak Yotmani, Secretary to the Minister of Tourism and Sports Thailand, Norapo Tantimontri, as well as members of the Thailand SEA Games 2025 Organizing Committee. During the briefing session, the Executive Committee confirmed that the 2025 edition will feature 50 sports covering 105 disciplines, along with 3 demonstration sports and 1 exhibition sport, bringing the total to 573 events. The meeting also heard progress reports from several key committees, including the International Relations and Secretariat Committee, Competition Management Committee, Support and Services Committee, Broadcasting and Media Committee, and the Technical Committee. And that's the English edition with me, Philip Yeoh. More news can be found in our official portal, ukas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We end tonight's UKAS Bulletin with the handover of business zakat from Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad to Tabung Baitul Sarawak for the financial year 2024 at the Satria Pertiwi Complex, Kuching on Friday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.